guys, it's Omar GB. Welcome back to my channel. I'm drunk. I'm doing a Q&A, and I wanted to make the Q&A really interesting. I drank some Hennessy and wine. Moscato and Hennessy, life. I decided just to answer some questions. I got the hat, I got the beard, I got my what's it called? Piercing. And by the way, I know I haven't showed you guys my underwear in like forever. I said I was gonna make that a thing. I've been rocking some like Polo Ralph Lauren briefs lately, so these are kind of hot. These are kind of dope. And I also have my nipple pierced too. You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna adjust the lighting real quick. That looks a little bit better. That's like more of my normal. It's more of my normal like lighting because you know, life, girl, life. But let's get going with my first. Actually, it's my second Q&A. My second Q&A, but my first Q&A while I am drunk as fuck. So the first question is from James Weaver. I believe he's a new subscriber of mine. Do you think you could leave the comfort of your circle in pursuit of love? I'm not sure because as of now, I'm kind of disillusioned with the thought of love. I'm someone who gets very bored super easily and I always search for something very new. So I don't think love will kind of push me out of that. It's just basically me getting bored with being complacent. If I fall in love with a guy who just happens to like check every box and just I absolutely adore and love, then I may do it, but it takes a lot for me. It takes a long time for me to communicate and really build that up for me to say I love you and let's do this. I'm not sure if that's me, but hey, you never know. Adam X, have you ever developed social anxiety? If so, how'd you get over it? I suffer from social anxiety so much. It's something I've never really gotten over. It's just something I've learned to deal with. I don't like putting myself out there. I don't like being in large crowds. To combat that, I just stay in small circles. I tell people I don't like being in large environments unless I'm like drunk or something. It's so funny because I do YouTube, I do Twitter, I do social media. You would never think that I would have issues with social anxiety, but I do. A lot of people think when they meet me in person, I'll be exactly like I am on Twitter, which I pretty much am. That's to me if you get to know me really well and I'm very comfortable with you. If I'm not comfortable with you, I'm very, very quiet. I'm very, very introverted. I'm very to myself. I'm also not a huge talker. A lot of people have noticed that. I do YouTube, but I'm not really a big talker outside of like YouTube. I'm very quiet and I just like to just kind of do my own thing and not really worry about other people. I know it's kind of like not the best answer, but you know, it's the true answer. And thank you so much for your question. Question from Prince J. Prince J actually has a lot of questions. Question number one, what is your favorite Kingdom Hearts character? His is Aqua. One of my favorite Kingdom Hearts characters is Larxene. I think she's part of the organization. I mean, I know she was kind of a bitch, but I adored her. I do love Aqua as well. I am a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, as you can see by my Keyblade tattoo. It's one of those games that really helped me through so much in my childhood. I'm a huge Disney fan. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan too. It's something that's very important to me and I love it. Big dick or big ass, which do you prefer on a man? Can't say both, lol. Honestly, I prefer a big ass. I'm more of a verse top. I'll be very honest with you. I'm trying to be more verse, but as of now I'm more of a verse top because the way my body responds, I am not the best bottom. Do you have tattoos? If no, do you want some? I actually have 7 tattoos. I have my Batman tattoo, which I got in 2012. I got my Kingdom Hearts tattoo, which I also got 2012. This tattoo, which says, no one can reach me, no one can touch me, it's a wonderful feeling. It's actually a quote from Aaliyah. Aaliyah is one of my favorite artists of all time. I got this on my arm when I was 18, this on my arm when I was 18. I got also this one as well. I also have this tattoo right here, Memento, and I'm planning to get my 8th tattoo on my back in the summer, actually. I eventually want a whole sleeve. How do I practice editing videos? I want to start YouTube, and after I come back from basic training for the Navy, congratulations on you doing basic training. I wish you all the luck in the world. I've been editing videos since I was 15, so I've been editing videos for like 10 years. And I'm also edited videos in college because media and editing and post-production was my major in college. I would say probably get something that's super easy at first. Maybe use iMovie, maybe use Windows Movie Maker if they still have that. I'm not sure. Things like Adobe Premiere and things like Final Cut may be way too advanced and too like scary for you at first. When I first stepped into like Adobe Premiere 7 years ago, I was so overwhelmed by it. I actually had to do Final Cut Pro 7 and I had to come back to Adobe Premiere and I was like, oh wait, this is almost like exactly the same. Look up tutorials on YouTube. All that shit is so free. I looked up so many tutorials on YouTube and it's super free, it's super available. Look it up. It's so helpful. This is from Terrence Johnson. How do you feel about boyfriends who are willing to make time for their friends but not you? I will not be really with them. I'm not someone who's very picky. I'm not someone who's very like, you have to spend every day with me. I am not like that. I'm someone who's an introvert. I'm a Cancer Leo. I like my time alone. If you want to go spend time with your friends, I am totally okay with it. You don't have to tell me what you're doing, but But if you're consistently ignoring me and you're consistently just kind of putting me to the side, I will get pissed off. I'm not someone who's going to invest my time with someone who's not going to be here for me. If it's just occasional, yeah, let them have their freedom. Everyone deserves and needs their freedom in life, and it's totally okay. If it's often, have a talk to him, be like, hey, you're hurting my feelings. Please spend time with me. I'm your boyfriend. I'm gonna be here for you when your little friends are not here for you. So be here for me. Charles Elabike? How much you love Beyonce? She's my queen. Girl, Beyonce? Oh my God. I've standed for her since 1997. I had to hide my standage actually when I was straight because people were like, oh my God, you're gay because you love Beyonce. Beyonce. Giselle Knowles Carter, my queen, mother of Blue, mother of Lace twins, wife of Sean Carter, daughter of Celestine Knowles Lawson, sister of Solange Knowles. She is so amazing. I adore her. She is my everything. I will fight you over Beyonce. I just dragged one of my good friends over Beyonce because she said Beyonce's breath stink. You know Beyonce's breath smell like mint juleps and it smells amazing. You don't drag Beyonce. You don't drag her unless she's coming from her mother. I had to drag Beyonce because she came from Miss Tina Knowles because she said Miss Tina was making corny jokes on Instagram. I had to drag her and say, Beyonce, mind your fucking business. Let Tina Knowles do her life. And just worry about your music and your twins. Worry about your twins, girl. Beyonce, you're my queen. I love you. You're everything. I cried when I saw you. You're my favorite artist. I adore you. You'll be my favorite artist of all time. I love you. You're everything to me. Amazing. Mwah. 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 Snatched. Handle it 32. Hi, new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. When is your birthday? Do you care for zodiac mumbo jumbo? If so, do you think perception of your sign is accurate to who you are? P.S. I love your content and the way you talk about stuff. Thank you so much. I actually really do believe in the zodiac. If you do happen to like zodiac stuff and astrology, please follow Mystic Lipstick. First of all, she's amazing. She's hilarious. She will drag your sign real quick too, girl. She dragged Cancers for everything and I was just like, oh my God, I was so offended. But she's so gorgeous and I love her to death. I'm a Cancer and I think it does very much resonate with me off camera. On camera, I'm more of a Leo. I'm actually a Cancer Leo. I'm much more outspoken and much more comfortable in front of the camera. But as soon as the camera goes off, I'm super introverted. I just stay in my bed. I like to be by myself. I don't really like to kind of interact with a lot of people. It's very, very close to who I am. And Cancer Leo is very interesting because we are so up and down and so all over the place. Cancer Leos are trash. We are trouble, but we will fuck you good but leave you lonely. I'm just saying. Terrell Davis, do you feel that making videos helps you deal with your issues in life? Sort of like therapy? When one can talk about ups and downs, growth, and simply life challenges, then they can truly live life to the fullest and move past the hurt and pain. Thank you for being an open book. Thank you so much. For me, I always want to be open book on my channel. I just don't want to be fake and I don't want to hide certain aspects of myself. This has been very therapeutical for me. Talking to the camera helps me so much. It's actually helped me come out of my shell a lot. It's helped me slow down my talking. It's actually helped me kind of like be a little bit more confident. It's helped me kind of really take on my issues in a positive light. I realized by saying those things, it's helping a lot of other people too. I'm a very like charitable person and I kind of like to help everybody. Even if they don't need help, I like to put my 2 cents in and help someone. And doing this really helps a lot of people and I really do enjoy it. I am young, amazing. How long did it take you to grow your beard? I'm in a long-term relationship and I love every moment of it. You better do your long-term relationship, boo. I'm so jealous of you. A lot of people ask me about my beard and say, how do you grow it? How long did it take to grow? How to keep up with it? I'll be very honest with you. It's just honestly genetics. I've had facial hair since I was 12. Like, I literally had a mustache since I was 12. I had a beard since I was 14. This didn't grow in really well until I was like 19. I cut it off in the end of October. I haven't shaved it down since December. I get it shaved up every week. I put beard oil in it. I pick it out every single day if I need to. I brush it down when I need to. I condition it twice a week. A beard is a lot of care. It's a great place to sit, but it's a lot of care and it takes a while to maintain. So I mean, I love it now. It frames my face really well. It makes me look a lot thinner. A lot of people love it and a lot of people want to stay on my face, but It takes a lot. Amari Banks, how do you feel about the stigma of HIV in the gay community? I feel like I followed you on Instagram too. You have the most amazing style. The stigma of HIV in the gay community, granted, I am HIV negative. It really bothers me when not only gay people, but straight people just happen to stigmatize HIV and make it seem like people who have HIV are dirty, are promiscuous. It's just a disease, and it affects everyone, regardless of sexuality. We have to recondition ourselves to learn to love and accept people with HIV. People ask me, would you date that person who's HIV positive? Of course I would. You have to educate yourself about protecting yourself against HIV. It's about having conversations, it's about being honest. It's about being open about it. We demonize mostly people of color for having STDs. I want us to change our thinking about HIV and STDs because it's fucked up. Shaquan and Joshua, question for your Q&A. Who are your favorite YouTubers? I've actually answered this question in my last Q&A. I think I'll just do a top 5. As of now, my favorite YouTubers I click on, Foxy Hot Mess. I clicked on Loey Latif by Native. I love Kaylee Elise. That's someone who I didn't mention before. I like her better than Rob Dyke. She's funny and she's not problematic, so yeah. Nicola Foti, just so many YouTubers I enjoy and I love to watch. Number 2, what is the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you? Probably me getting soft during an encounter when I was straight. That was probably embarrassing. Also, probably falling in public. I'm someone who's very clumsy. I'm not necessarily the most coordinated person. So I probably fell in public or probably getting soft in a sexual encounter with a woman. But that's also because, hey, I'm gay. Perfect parameter. By the way, perfect parameter, you are absolutely gorgeous. You are so pretty. You are beautiful. I don't mean to like thirst after you, but you are beautiful. Who are your favorite gay people color YouTubers? Foxy Hot Mess, Latif by Native, Heartbeat, Miles J, Amber's Closet. By the way, if you do want to follow some YouTubers who are my friends, please follow Latif by Native. Please follow my friend Della Fro. She's awesome. She makes the most amazing lookbooks. She has such a great style. I love her to death. I'll put her stuff below. That's all of them too. But damn, you are fine. I hope that is your picture because you are gorgeous. Brandon's one of my good friends. I love him. He's awesome. He's great. Q&A question, Pokemon or Digimon? I actually like Pokemon better than Digimon. I did not get a Digimon a lot. I didn't really care for Digimon that much, except for Digimon the movie. Digimon movie left me scalped. But Pokemon, I love Pokemon. I need to get a Nintendo 3DS to play Pokemon Sun and Moon because it seems pretty awesome. And the final question by Kip Caldwell, what is one memory you have that you laugh at every time you think about no matter what? When I was in college, sophomore year, I got really drunk. I think it was like our Halloween party. We were like carving pumpkins and having a good time. I got so drunk that I like spilled beer on one of my good friends. She wasn't pissed. She was just like, I gotta go change and stuff. I'm doing another beer from the fridge, and for some reason I just like bit down and like my body went limp, and I let out the largest fart ever. It shook the rafters. Everyone heard it. I looked at my friends. They were on the floor laughing so hard. My friend who I spilled beer on, she hated farts. She hates farts so much. She came out with her mouth agape like, what did you do? It was the funniest moment, and it makes me laugh all the time. But thank you guys so much. That's my drunk Q&A. I'm kind of sober now. Make sure to follow me on my social media links below. Lord. It is Twitter, it's Snapchat, it's Tumblr, and it's Instagram. Make sure to click that notification bell so you can see my videos every Thursday and Sunday, because I'll be doing RuPaul's Drag Race reviews next Sunday. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and like my videos on YouTube, and also just make sure to follow me on any social media links. I love it when you guys actually contact me. It makes me feel really good. I'll see you guys next week with a really great video. I'm planning it right now. It should be lit. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Bye. I do have a huge level of respect for relationships, and I would never want to put myself in a position where I would be disrespecting someone's relationship.